for the second game of your Mpbl Friday following the overtime victory of Marikina versus Quezon City. After this, it's San Juan versus Binyan, and tomorrow we travel to Nueva Ecija in Palayan City for the Battle of Champions. The Pampanga Giant Lanterns versus the Nueva Ecija Rice Vanguards. Look-alike jerseys. Damian Lasco drive and kick. Maguliano. JP spins. Pass inside. And that's a gimme for Pangasinan.
Well, let's hope that if your coach Jerson Cabib,
the lives of Melencio, Robin, and Gabo will now be much easier as Makoy Marcos just scored inside.
You know, in the many conversations that
past couple of years. Gabe Capacio, double pump on that shot, and he made it.
Not really the usual shot that you learn how to play that point guard spot.
Even his season turnover number is 2.9. That's good for number 6 in the whole of the Mpbl. But Gabe Capacio is off to a good start. That's 2 baskets for him.
That is Gabe Capacio's game.
8-2, Pangasinan down by 6. Damian Lasco will pull up. That's good.
Damian Lasco also a great shooter.
6 on the shot clock. Makoy Marcos will drive. Makoy is blocked by JP Maguliano.
Marcos had a strong drive to the left, but could have had a better opportunity at making the basket if he tried to finish with the left hand. Unfortunately, he went for the right as Robin hits from the outside. Now, this is a guy who has had a...
People might argue, wala siyang choice. He was basically the third playmaker for Pangasinan behind Hesed Gabo and Ian Melencio. As Josh Guiab scores for Muntinlupa. Now it's Jasper Cuevas. It's Joshua Guiab versus Vince Tolentino. 10 on the shot clock. Guiab, Arenal, spinning. Arenal creating space, and he scores.
He does have the
feet to Guiab, but a sorry miss for Josh. It's 12-7. Under 5 minutes remaining in the first. Ralph Robin, a three-pointer. That's good.
I think Cuevas was in the wrong space to try and challenge.
Have to win all the remaining games, okay lang daw. Well, could this mini reunion along with the Taganas, Mabulak, and Gabo finally fuel the fire of the heat waves? Let's find out. Mix and happy.
A miss by Pangasinan, and we're back with Muntinlupa. That's Flores showing us what he usually does.
That's a he can dish.
Hesed Gabo is inside now. Reunited with Michael Wico. Hesed fires. By the way, that look was comfortable already for him as Alan Mina just gave us a putback.
Our reigning MVP, Balti Baltazar, Encho Serrano, and many other players, although they will be without Miggy Corteza, who has already been traded to Marikina para kay Joe Gomez Diliano. Jacob Galicia, a new recruit for the Muntinlupa Cagers, scoring right there. Kakapasok lamang niya, 17-12. And then there's a score on the other side. The answer by Nat Cosejo, another new member of the Pangasinan Heatwaves.
And this first quarter score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball and the partner of the Mpbl. Percent of Muntinlupa. Cagers, on the other hand, have only attempted 4 threes, making 1. Even that gimme is a miss, but the putback is good to go for Michael Wico. His first 2 points as a member of Pangasinan.
Defense that the coach Jerson Cabilte's squad is known for, really tight and not allowing good opportunities to score for the opposing squad.
Nice.
Michael Wico getting the basket and one. Now that is the type of grit that we expect.
Team Pangasinan is looking good. They already have the advantage 19-17 after they shot the ball not really well in the first quarter. Jeff Bautista could definitely help in that category. And the rebound for Michael Wico. There's a reason why he was also dubbed as the King of the North. Nice feed out to Nat Cosejo from Japs Bautista.
Back-to-back rebounds para kay Mike Wico.
This is the biggest lead in the game. Galicia answers back.
And Muntinlupa, the vaunted front line of the Pangasinan Heatwaves.
Let's go back to Andrea Inicio.
Since this is the last game of De Leon and one of their vital components
against Makoy Marcos, Bautista turning around. That's a good look all day for Josh. That's a 3.
Muntinlupa is in that zone, a little 1-3-1. They're there.
Marcos to Gabe Capacio for 3. That is good.
Well, he seems to be in a good rhythm.
Pass inside. Giap. Yes.
And certainly not missing his defensive assignment underneath. And there was a switch that happened, and that's why Giab was the one that he was guarding, scoring inside. Pero
that's 8 points in this game for Ralph Robin in 9 minutes of play. Makoy Marcos on the other end. A three-pointer for him.
He certainly looked comfortable taking that pass from what looked like a staggered screen, but I think it was supposed to be an elevator setup para sa kanya, but nonetheless still good outside shot by Makoy Marcos.
Ralph Robin is feeling it on the other end. A three-pointer for him. Now he's in double figures. Back with Ralph. Robin on the move. Robin, feet work. Robin, yes sir!
Yep.
It's good that you mentioned those other key figures for Pangasinan, as Joshua Giab just made a three-pointer. Also, yung tatlo-apat na oras na yun na magkasama sila sa kotse, just the amount of wisdom that he gets from his very own Batman. But then again, Muntinlupa continues to give us. This halftime score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the Mpbl. And they lost by 8 to San Juan and Abra. It's been that tight for them all season long, as Gabe Capastro just made another jumper.
Could establish the fact that it's really closing out games that have been a problem for them. And the reason why they have a problem closing out games is because nga napapagod sila throughout the game.
Well, Mike, no good. Rebound Mabulak. No leak out. And here's Galicia off of his steal. He will score.
Excellent takeaway right there by Jacob Galicia. Mabulak.
They swing to the left. That's a steal for Hesed. Up ahead, it's Michael Wico. 3-on-2 action. Wico, touch pass. And it's 2 points for Ian Melencio. In the first, Gabo, another steal, 1-2, and the bucket.
A little Pinoy step right there para kay Hesed Gabo.
By the way, has been very efficient all season long. He's number 9 in the league and shooting at 46%. But speaking of percentages, Gabe Capascio has been very efficient. 10 on the shot clock. Flores drives left. No block there. Wow, what a conversion with his right hand.
That left Maguliano in an island against the downhill Alfred Flores. But the answer by Chester Ian Melencio.
They are averaging 14 per half, but tonight they only had 10. But on their defense, since marami daw silang additions, yung binubuo pa lang daw na chemistry is the culprit. Back to you guys.
Though, because he's already very comfortable under Coach Cherson Cabiltes. 50-47 off of his conversion, but that's a nice counter by RJ Arenal and Jacob Galicia.
Offensive.
Melencio has 10. Gabo will fire. That's good.
It was only a matter of time.
So this game obviously is well on pace to surpass that. Could there be an argument, as Flores scores inside, could there be an argument that this is, you know, the pace of Pangasinan?
It is the pace of Pangasinan, but the way that they have been engaging the Heat Waves in a duel, definitely.
And here come the Heat Waves. Mina, feed onto Posejo, and he gets the bounce.
It looked like he was going nowhere with that play. Ito si Allen to go.
Well, that's one of the things that Alan Mina is getting used to. What bumps would be called and what bumps would be let go. As March De Leon was able to answer back on the other end. Oh, nice move. Alan Mina with some finesse.
He's
59-56. Walang lumalayo. Ramirez will fire. That's his shot. Yes, sir.
Josh Ramirez.
Flores again. Oh, double cross. Nice move. Basket and one for Alfred Flores.
What a...
Montanilla. He spins. Almost traveled. Josh will score. No more shot clock here. Third quarter score is brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the Mpbl. Season champions. It is 64-62. Not Cosejo, unable to score, but there's the putback.
Relentless right there on the glass as we take a look at the quarter scoring on.
To Joshua Giab, face up. against Tolentino. Giab, baseline drive. Giab muscling his way through, and he scores.
Despite a lot of off-ball movement right there on that last play for Muntinlupa, Josh Giab taking matters into his own hands. The same with Josh Fontanilla on the other side for the quick answer.
At 13 at the half. So he's been quieter. Can he answer? There you go. Right on cue.
He's going to keep...
Makoy Marcos. They swing it over to Gabe Capasio. Yes!
Big shot right there para kay Gabe Capasio.
Against Michael Wico. Got the switch. It's Flores who drives. Alfred leans in. No basket. Oh, there's the putback by the little man.
I think that was a lousy decision by Hesed Gabo to gamble and try to steal that ball from behind. That left Flores with the opportunity to get the offensive rebound. Unfortunately for Muntinlupa,
character-wise, I'm gonna go ahead and say bagay na bagay siya sa Mpbl as Gabe Capasio is scorching hot here in the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. They're almost losing time. 5 seconds. Makoy for 3. That is good. And Muntinlupa has the lead.
big shot. The three-pointers have...
Alfred Flores. Screen by RJ Arenal. They swing it over. Makoy. Back-to-back three-pointers for Makoy Marcos.
And then a lift by Marcos to make himself available for that outside shot. He has been fearless in taking those three-pointers here in the fourth. So has Michael Wico. That guy has been fearless throughout his career.
Ian Milencio. These last 2 minutes are brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the Mpbl.
Didn't make a decision right away.
Hesed Gabo on the other end against Alfred Flores. They're down by 1. Bounce pass. Ian Milencio for 2. Yes, sir! One clutch basket after another for Chester Ian Milencio.
And great pass by Hesed Gabo. Still looking to facilitate para sa Pangasinan and not take the big shot. Oh my goodness!
Alfred Flores with that double cross. Off to Alfred. Flores, a three-pointer, short. Rebound Milencio, and he's fouled. That's free throws already for Ian Milencio.
And that is in the Mpbl.
Ian Milencio just missed his first free throw. He's at 50% from the stripe in this game. The second is good. 84 all with 31 seconds remaining. We're back with Alfred against Michael Wico. A three-pointer. No good. Rebound Cosejo. No more shot clock. Gabo will slow down. He's teamed up with Michael Wico, Alan Mina, Nat Cosejo, and Vince Tolentino. 10 seconds for Hesed Gabo. This is for glory. Gabo almost lost the ball. 4 seconds. He fires and scores! One second to go. Muntinlupa needs a Hail Mary. Galicia, Flores, the prayer. No good. And Hesed Gabo wins the game for the Pangasinan Heatwaves. And we have our final score brought to you by GameX. GameX Sports, the official online basketball lending partner of the Mpbl.